Welcome to Sib Spot. Today's episode is from Choosing Beggars. Story 1 is by FMK Gia. Woman calls me a butthole, even though I wanted to cover all cost. This happened about 1 year ago. I was giving some model railway stuff away for free. I said only pickup, no shipping. A woman texted me and tells me a story about her dad who loves model trains, but has fallen very ill and she doesn't know how long he's going to live, and asks me if I could send it to her. Usually I don't believe in stories like this, but I thought I'll make an exception this time. So I told her I can ship it to her if she covers the cost of €5. After that I got a message from her telling me that she only has €2.63, something like that, on her bank account. This was like 1 to 2 weeks before Christmas, and I thought I would do something nice and cover the shipping. I told her to send me the address and I'll ship it to her. After that, I got no messages from her for 2 days and gave the stuff away to another person. After 4 days, she sends me her address and I told her I already gave it away. She then called me a butthole for not reserving the stuff for her and tells me another story that her child was sick and that's why she couldn't text me. Now comes my favorite part. Then she asks me if I could buy something else for her that was like €10 and if I could cover the cost of shipping on that. I just told her to F off. I would have a lot more sympathy and understanding for people that ask for free stuff like this to be shipped to them. If there was a way to prevent scammers and people who just want to resell for profit from being involved on these websites. I just assume in most cases it's some scammer that just wants to take all the train parts and sell them for profit. Our next post is by Piano Broja. Dude wants photos for $2. Sorry if this is a word vomit that makes no sense. I'm laughing as I write this. So, I'm a photographer. I'm still in school but have been in a gallery and gotten honorable mentions and shows and stuff. I put a post out on the school story saying if anyone needs photos taken, hit me up and we can discuss pricing. Enter A. That's literally his Snapchat name. LMAO. A goes, I won't pay unless I like him, which instantly rubs me the wrong way, but money is money, so I go, give me 50% up front and I'll send low-quality JPEGs with watermarks. If you don't like them, I don't get the other 50% and I'm not going to charge crazy amount. Dude says, let me think about it. 20 minutes later, he messages me again saying, how much per photo? And I reply with $80 for 3 headshots, which is kind of high for me still being a student, but this guy had been annoying, and he goes, I was thinking $2 per photo. I'm laughing and getting irritated and just reply with lol and tell him good luck finding a photographer after he says how broke he is. Our next post is by Goblin and Beast. Lady demands same-day delivery. I don't have the screenshots anymore, but a few years ago I was fixing up old furniture and reselling it on Facebook Market. 95% of my sales were picked up by the client because they wanted to do a final inspection before purchasing, which I was okay with. Then there was this lady. I will call her CB for choosing beggar. CB was interested in a rocking chair I had made almost a year prior that no one seemed interested in. I let her buy it for $100 less than the asking price just to get it out of my shed. She then asks me when to expect it. I explained that most people come pick them up, but I would be willing to deliver over the weekend if she needed me to. She said it was unacceptable and that it needed to be delivered same day. I asked her address. She was 3.5 hours away and it was already 6:30 p.m. She was adamant that it be delivered that night or she was going to go demand a refund for the item she hadn't actually even paid for yet. I told her there would be an express delivery fee of $250 and I didn't ever get a response. I haven't done a lot of online trading. I did it one time to get a video game, an old video game that I wanted to try, called Conker's Bad Fur Day. Somebody was selling them nearby, and they had lots of copies of it. It just makes me think that they kind of ran some sort of mafia-like business where they cloned the games and made them look like they were official. I was convinced for some reason that I was going to get ambushed and taken out when I was giving them money for this game. I think we spent $50 on it. It looked brand new. So I find it highly unlikely that somebody had a Nintendo 64 game that was brand new. It worked, but it's just a matter of somehow uploading the program onto a fake-looking cartridge. Our next post is by Bacteria Counter. Local woman on Facebook claims she wants a nanny, Nani, but in reality she just wants a slave to take care of her household. I am looking to do a mutual agreement with a nanny. My idea is to hire a nanny that lives in my house. This nanny will be taking care of the kids and dogs during my absences. Meanwhile, when I'm home, she can be free to her personal life. Payment will be no cost of renting, internet, water, electricity, gas, parking. Normally the kids will be sleeping a majority of the time. She will have nearly nothing to do. Literally can even sleep. I just need someone to make sure they are safe. If interested or have a better idea, please comment below. Background check will be needed. Drug test as well. Only single female without childs. Needs to be completely independent. Imagine not getting paid anything but rent. You can live here rent-free with internet, water, electricity, gas, and parking. I'm not going to pay you a penny. You're going to live here pretty much all the time, and you can have all those for free. But what are you going to do about food? You don't have any money. You don't have time for a job. You won't have any food. You don't have money for anything else that you want. Apparently the woman that posted this deleted it quickly because she got torn apart in the comments. I had to share two of the comments. One reply is from the OP, and the first one is by Royally Okie. And how is someone supposed to hold a paying job around your random schedule? I'm dying to read those 43 comments. Bacteria Counter replied and said, "You can't. No way. Someone linked the 13th Amendment," laughing my butt off. People underneath this post were begging for people to post the comments to read, but apparently she deleted her post pretty quickly. Our stories for today have come to a close. Until we... You know, when I try to come up with words for the end of this, I used to Google words that meant like great or wonderful. Now I actually look around the room for words. Because I'm repeating a lot of them, and that's okay now, but I try to find things around me and say, okay, I'm going to use this one. Let's see. Ooh, we're going to read this off a Canadian Tire thing. Hang on a second. Here we go. This one's not as nice a word as the rest, but until we meet again, have an ordinary day. Have a good one, guys.